Hey, Lactress here. We're on a new game today. It's Ark Survival Evolved. It looks pretty nice. I really like it so far. I've been playing for a little while with my little tribe here. It's only a 3-man tribe, but mostly just 2 of us play at the moment. The others is a little bit busy, so it's just been the 2 of us mostly getting everything done. We've chose to make our little base just over here. Here, let me have a little look at my map here. So we're down here where it says base. Haven't explored all of the map yet, so we've still got a lot of exploring yet to do, so I'll show you some of that at some point. And start off with just showing you what we got so far, our little base. And this is what we call home so far. I love the little banners. We kind of like red and black, so we're like, right, we're going to be red and black. It looks kind of pirate-ish, but we liked it. So what we've got here is we're just starting out a little wall. So we've got our spike wall to start with because they're pretty easy to make, whereas these are a little bit harder to make the stone walls. Because stone is actually really heavy in this game, so even when you put your carry weight up, it's really difficult to carry a lot of stone. I'll just show you that quickly. So you've got all your character stats here, so you've got your health, stamina, oxygen, food, water, weight, melee damage, movement speed, fortitude, crafting speed, torpor, all of that. You can't adjust the torpor, sadly. Haven't had too much of an issue with that except for once when we were dealing with a pretty nasty scorpion, but that shouldn't come into play too much. So just as you're leveling up, just put it in whatever you want. I wouldn't recommend food or water. It won't really help you too much in the long run. It's not difficult to keep your food and water up, really. Speaking of, I believe I need to refill my water. Can I do it here? Yeah, got it. We have just enough water coming in under the edge there. Right, so I'll just start with a little tour, show you what we've got already so far, because I've been having a few issues with the computer, so I haven't really been able to record it. Just kind of been a bit of a pain, but I can now, so I'm going to be showing you a bit more of what we're doing as we do it from now on. So here's Direhorn, one of our trikes. He's just leveled up actually, so we're going to level that up. What are we doing? Let's go with some melee. We don't really need it, but just for sake of it. I need to put some more berries on these guys at some point. And we could not resist. We had to put dino glasses on. Well, I had to. My tribe mate's not very happy about it, but I had to. It just looks amazing. So I've promised not to put any glasses on any of his animals. So only the random ones that aren't. Looks like all these guys have leveled up, which is pretty good. We don't really use these too many anymore. We've kind of replaced them with other things. It's kind of sad because these were like our first animals. Because when I first joined the tribe, they'd actually got a tiny bit done already. They'd started that main house up here, and they had 2 trikes or 3, 2 or 3 trikes already. We've lost one of the first original 2, and this is the other original one. This one's mine. Excuse the name. Yeah, because my character's next, so I just, whatever. I couldn't think of a name at the time, so I just went with that. And let's see, everything else that's hiding out over here, because lately we've been having a lot of issues with animal clipping. Like an animal's walked along the wall on the outside, so all of our animals have rushed over. We're still working that out. I think it's going to have to just be a case of changing the original settings on this cycle here, like the regression, the targeting range. We're just going to play around with it a little bit and hopefully it will work out the issue, because a few times we've logged in and a few of our animals have actually walked over the walls where we haven't built it up as high and got outside where it's not really that protected by the rest, so we don't want it to happen. Let's have a look over here. Squishy Squirty. And these are my 2 awesome turtles. I love this one. He's nice and red. I think his stats are pretty insane. For a turtle, it's pretty cool. He needs a lot more berries soon. I'll have to do some berry collecting later. I'll show you a bit of that if you like. Let's see. Alright, that's good. So here's our raptor. While I'm at it, I'll just talk you through which ones were mine that I helped get. Where's the one I got? None of these really. All the trikes were pretty much the other tribe guy. I'll show you his body in a minute. He's not online right now. So when you're not online in the game, you stay in the server, so you're just passed out. So you want to make sure your body's somewhere safe when you pass out. These two are mine. I got both of these two. But it's varying taming times. I'll show you some taming later, but they're not too bad. It only took, what, about an hour, maybe, give or take. Big Bertha's mine, and leveled up. I'm mostly using her as a pack mule at the minute, so I'm just stacking in the carry weight. I know it's cruel, but she's good for carrying stone around when I don't want to haul a big giant dino with me, and I don't mind if she gets killed, because she's pretty easy to tame. That's our pterodon. Here's our other pterodon we need a saddle for, but we haven't got around to it yet. She's alright. I'm still getting into the habit of this. I know you can check the inventory by hitting F, but I've just been doing it the other way so long, it's a very weird habit to get out of. I'll get around to the big dinos last, I think. So trikes are very good at collecting berries, but we replaced them with our lovely stego here, who I don't think's leveled up. No. So I was using her most of the time for berries because our other berry collector we collected up there, I'll show you in a minute, is very slow and it's very tedious getting her to the berries. So I'll probably just take the stego out when I show you, because she collects them pretty quickly too. My scorpion, oh yeah, I didn't tell you, that was my tribe mate who got those, and I got the two pterodons over there, so it's pretty good team effort. Our third tribe mate hasn't really done much. They tamed one dodo. I'll show you the dodos later. We're having some issues with that. We think something's got in and killed them, or they've killed themselves on the wall. We're not really sure. This was more of a group effort, this because I shot at it to take it out of the sky while the other guy was distracting it. I like him, he's pretty neat. He's kind of black with green tips on his wings, and it's pretty nice. I'll just get on him a second. He's being temperamental with me. But yeah, he's pretty nice. I like it. I want one for myself because technically this is his. We've said this is his, so I need one for myself. But it's kind of communal, you know, we can use it if we need to, as long as we bring it back not dead. He's terrifyingly bad for that. He's lost about 3 pterodons now. Bless him. So like, well, so Kimmy, who, if you watched our videos when we make more, he'll probably refer to her this as Tara, because we changed the name. So if you hear him say Tara, he's probably going to mean Kimmy. No level up there. This is one of his favourites, Black Beauty, his Carnosaur. I have got to admit, I find the arms hilarious. I don't know what's happening with that, but okay. I would have thought they'd be up front like a T-Rex, but okay. Little stone house. This is kind of his house in one of our storage areas. I won't go in his house. It's just some fridges, a cooking pot. But in here we've got like our fabricator, a smithy, forge over in the corner, and obviously our mortar and pestle down in the corner too. So that's in this little bit over here. Have we got any other dinos besides the big ones left over? Just the dodos. Alright, so I'll start showing you up here then. So here is our puppy, namely called because of how he walks. He kind of walks a bit like a puppy, we think. And he's our Spino. And so he was technically our tribe mate's ferret, the tribe mate, and he's kind of replaced him because he didn't really like him. So he's now got a T-Rex instead. Grimlock here is his T-Rex. We found it insanely hilarious that both T-Rexes we got have the same skin colour, except for the stripes on the back. He's got a grey and stripe, and mine's got a white stripe, so I called it Indominus. We had to. I know it's a bit, it's terrible, but we had to. I mean, he kind of looks like one from the top, you see, and he changes colour, so it kind of fits, sorta. We wanted a purely albino, but we couldn't find one when we wanted to tame it, so we didn't. And pretty soon we're actually going to be going to tame a third T-Rex. We want a girl, because these are both boys, so we want our mated bonus. And he just took a dump. Lovely. Right. Oh yeah, that's another thing in this game. You can take a dump like that. Right, anyway, you use that for fertilizer, so it's all good stuff. So this is our other berry collector. Our ginormous Bronto. But he moves so slowly that I don't like to use him. See what I mean? This is slow. It'll be nighttime by the time I even get over there if I was to go on him. Done. And he lags the server when he swipes his tail. So I don't really like to use him too much. Not for collecting berries. He might still have some on him actually. Let's have a look. Not enough. No way near enough. Half kill yourself to jump off. Yeah. Okay, so that's the big dinos. Lovely 2 T-Rex. My favourites. They're insane for collecting meat, I tell you. Ah, there is one more dino, I forgot. He's not really a dino. He's a shark. We are going to be getting a second, so I'll show you that as well. I just figured, you know, quick tour, show you what we have so far. Get that finished over with. Close. So temperamental. So we got our little bit of a lake just out here. It's usually pretty safe. No sharks usually come up. Sometimes there might be an odd piranha or two. Water in this game is not safe by any stretch. So this is my shark. Oh, and it's raining. Lovely. But yeah, here's my shark, Bruce. Couldn't think of a name, so I just like, why not? Call him Bruce. He's got meat on him. As well as a lot of stuff. I'm going to take those trank arrows and stone arrows. I'll leave those for now, they're kind of heavy. So we're pretty nicely set up. But we have still got a lot of stuff we want to get done, so I will be showing you bits and bobs of that. Like we want, what was it, a saber-tooth? I believe it's a saber-tooth. We want a saber-tooth, a kitty, because they're pretty good at harvesting keratin, and we need a lot of that. So, oh, a mammoth. We got a free mammoth saddle and a drop the other day. I'll show you a drop over there. You see that light up in the corner over way in the distance? That is a drop. There's none quite nearby, so I can't really show you them. Maybe if I get on the... Here, just show them the drop. Oh, it's gone. Drop's gone. Okay. Well, there's a drop over there. You can't really see it that well, but a bit far away. Okay, well, if there's one that comes by near us, again, I'll show you that. Till then, let's land this guy back down. And I will get some berries and some meat, and I'll just show you the general land. Thank you. General berry collecting. And I'm gonna go on the stego. Now he's pretty slow too. He's just not as slow, so I don't actually mind taking him because he does not take an eternity to get out there. And obviously we can get those guys out because we have a behemoth gate over in the far corner, which I'll show you a little later. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him all the way up there, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, and we're back, and here we are. We've just come up the hill, just it takes a little bit. So there's our base back down there. So what we come up here for is, you can obviously just harvest anything that's a bush off the ground, but we found the best place for us personally to get berries is all these big bamboo shoots here. So what we do is we come up here and we just take it all down. I mean, check how many berries you get with one swipe. Oh, and the lag. Lots and lots of berries. So we like to come up here a lot. Oof. So if you think that's bad, the lag, imagine what the lag is like when you use the ginormous Bronto and the swing of his tail. Oh my god. And you can fell trees with most of them actually. You could do it with mammoths, get the most wood from using the mammoth, I believe. We haven't got one, so I can't really test it. Best berries probably from the long neck, but he's obviously slow, so I like to use this guy. He's a bit quicker. Not a lot, but a bit. Which makes it slightly more manageable when you're in a rush. Because the thing is, obviously the game is still going when you're not online, so your animals need food. They'll die really slowly, so we usually like to try and make sure if we're going to be away for a day, that we have berries stacked on them. Okay, that'll do. We don't need too many, just enough to give some of them a quick boost to their berries. And that should do. And one of the tips I've found is if you get off of your dino and just have them on follow, you can do it by whistling, like this quickly. A little quick whistle. You're gonna get yourself stuck. Nope, nope, we're good, we're good. All good. Right, so, whistles. There's two different types of whistles. There's one that's just whistles one of them to follow you, and one that makes everyone follow you. That's your tamed animal. Never hit that one while you're in the middle of your base. Oh my god. Because if you do, all of your animals are just gonna swarm you. And you likely won't be able to move because, here, take a look. I can't walk through him. So when they all, like, surround you, no chance. You're stuck. It's horrible. Especially when you have as many as we do. It's terrible, and it takes forever to get them all back where you want them. Especially if they don't have a saddle. They just like to go wherever they want to go. Is this guy still going? Yep. Slow. So, we're coming back down now to the base. We'll just give out a few of our berries, and then I'll go on a quick meat run. And then we'll set some meat up to cook, and I might actually... What colour is that? Is that white just glinting different colours, or is it purple? I think it's white. I might ignore that, because white's like the very first one. I think level 3? So it's not really worth it to us. It'll probably have something like thatch, maybe a thatch foundation or two. Not really worth it. Or cloth armor. It's not worth it for us. No, you're gonna kill yourself in spikes. Come here. Come here. The pathing is really not the best. And then obviously this guy turns really slowly. There we go. And another whistle just to stop them following us. Right, we'll just park him back up over here and take a few of his berries, give him out. And then I will show you a bit of meat collection. And then I think that'll be it for the minute. And next video we will probably show you us trying to tame that third T-Rex. So, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, quick detour. That actually now looks purple, so I'm actually going to go for it because it doesn't look white anymore. Must have just been where I was. So I'm going to go on the pterodon because he's a little bit quicker than the Argentavis that we were just looking at before, the other bird. Yeah, it's purple. Alright, good thing I had to check. I can't remember what level purple is. What level's purple? Lag. 30, I think. Might have something nice, might not. We'll have a look. Really quickly. Stay. Blueprint for a fabricator. Nah, we've already got one. That's not amazing, but we'll take it. Right, back to base. And just while I'm out, I'll quickly just show you how where our gate is. There you go. So this little tiny tip of the island here is just us. So here's our large behemoth gate, and as you can see we still have a lot to wall off with stone walls. It's gonna take a while, but we will do it. we had determined. And we only have one tree left on the island because we used to cut down all the trees. And, well, they just aren't growing back because we built here, so that one solitary tree is protected. None of us are allowed to cut it down because we don't want the island to be completely bare. So, this is the protected tree. Right, anyway, I'll continue with the berries and show you hunting in a minute.